The title, Calm the Fork Down, is super crafty, and I'm not gonna lie, made me giggle. But what we need you to know before you engage in these particular classes or practices is that there are actual F-bombs here. So if you are anything like me and listen to stuff at work and forget the sound is on, or you have small children nearby, you may wanna put some headphones in or save this for a time when you can really embrace the bad words, because they're there and we like them and they're not going anywhere. All right, my friends, who else is having a fucking day? Because I'm having a day. Everywhere I turn, someone's being an asshole. I think I'm the asshole, really, is what it comes down to. But I can feel it right here in my chest and around my heart, and I can feel it in my hips. So we're just gonna fucking let it all go. Let it all go. So on your mat, facing the long edge of your mat, just take a wide stance for a minute. And you can rock from side to side. Really just feel your feet settle into your mat. Connect with the ground beneath you. You could also just really grip with your toes if you've got some pent-up aggression but then relax. Yeah, come back to center. All right, make sure you can feel the outer edge of your foot and all 5 toes pressing into your mat. Gently lift up your inner and your outer arch and bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Feel yourself get just a little fucking taller. You know, like, check my shit out. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. We're gonna pause at the halfway point here. And just take a moment right here to notice where in your hips, in the back of your legs, or your lower back you might feel this. And as you exhale and fold forward, see if you can't intentionally release some of the tension you might feel in those spaces in your body. Allow your neck, your shoulders to relax. Feel your spine lengthen out here. Take a big breath in. Just fucking let it out. Anytime you notice any sense of emotion like frustration or today I've spent a lot of time feeling a little helpless, just inhale, ball it all up, and release it out with your exhale. Good. Bring your hands to the ground, or if you've got blocks, you can bring your hands to blocks in front of you, about shoulder width apart, and just rock from side to side again here. Notice the experience in and around your hips as you shift your weight gently from side to side. And come back to center. Bring your left hand centered directly under your heart here. Lengthen your spine out so you're almost in a half lift right here. And as you inhale, sweep your right arm out to shoulder height and then bring your whole upper body into the twist, reaching your right fingertips up towards the sky. Oh, yes. Right now, my hips are saying, oh, fucking Jesus, you sit too much. And exhale, release it all back to center. Let's switch sides. Bring your right hand to the block directly under the center of your chest. Inhale your left arm out. Bring your whole body into it as if you were trying to stack your left shoulder on top of your right. Reach your left fingertips towards the sky. Again, notice where in your body you're experiencing this pose. Use that sensation to focus, to maybe tune into whatever bullshit you need to release. And do just that as you exhale and come back to center. Good. Bring your hands back to your hips, and on your next inhale, lengthen your spine, rise all the way up to standing. Good. All right. Set your blocks aside real quick. We're going to start by turning our right toes toward the short edge of our mat on that side. Your left toes will angle slightly in that direction. Extend your arms out. Feel your chest open up. And bend your right knee so that it's coming over your ankle. Roll your shoulders down and back as if your shoulder blades were pressing against the back of your rib cage, opening your heart up. If you've been dealing with lots of shit today, you might notice that in opening your heart, in opening your chest, you're better able to just release all the crap. Create space for something else. Good. With your gaze out over your right fingertips, as you exhale, bring your right arm down to your right leg. Left arm reaches up and over your head into a side angle pose. Feel the left side of your body open. I feel that tension in there, all the bullshit, all those instances where the frustration and just all the crap got to be too much. We tend to store those in our body as tension, so just allow your breath to help you release that in this pose. On your next inhale, rise all the way back up, returning to Warrior Two. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outer edge of your left leg. Right fingertips reach up and over. Oh, Jesus Christ. I needed this. I don't know about you. Good. Hold this for 1 or 2 more breaths. Sometimes we just need to pause midday and just let all the shit go. Inhale, return to center. Good. Lengthen out your right leg again. Bring your palms forward. On your exhale, lean your whole upper body over to the right, and then reach your right fingertips down toward your mat. You can gently rest your hand on your leg as long as you're not putting too much pressure on the knee joint, or you can bring a block right in front of your right ankle. Notice where in your body the sensation might be and how that might be different or similar to how you experienced side angle pose. And on your inhale, come all the way back up. Good. Move your block out of the way. Let's bring it back to center. Turn both toes to point forward and just take a moment to shift your weight from side to side. As you do so, tune into your body. Take a moment to become aware of the differences in experience and sensation in the right and left sides of your body. Notice where you might have been feeling that buildup of bullshit from the beginning of class and how that might have changed, shifted, eased up a little, and where you might still need to focus on. Gently open your eyes, and this time turn your left toes toward the short edge of your mat on this side. Press all 5 toes into your mat. Extend your arms out and bend your left knee. Again, roll your shoulders down and back so that your shoulder blades are almost pressing against the back of your rib cage, encouraging your heart to open just a little bit more. There is no need to hang on to any of that shit that's trying to take up residence and weigh you down. On your next exhale, bring your left forearm down to your left leg and your right arm reaching up and over, coming into side angle pose on this side. And if you notice that your shoulders aren't a huge fan of bringing your arm directly up and over, know that you can also explore the ways in which your arm enters side angle pose. You might also notice that changes the experience in your right side body. Take one more breath here. Noticing the space as this opens up within. And inhale, rise up to Warrior Two. Exhale into Rising or Reverse Warrior. Bring your right hand to the outer edge of your right leg. Now, in this reverse warrior, your left knee will stay bent. We're not lengthening that leg out yet. Breathe into your left side body. What sorts of fuckery are you releasing as you breathe and let the tension melt away? Good. Inhale. Return to warrior two. Lengthen your left leg out. Turn your palms facing forward. If you'd like to use that block, bring it in front of your left ankle. As you exhale, lean your upper body to the left and then tilt your whole upper body, reaching towards the sky with your right fingertips, bringing your left hand to a block or the ground beneath you. Notice how the sensation or the experience of this pose might shift where you're able to open and release in your side body here, as opposed to what you might have experienced in side angle pose. Take one more breath here. And as you inhale, gently tone your belly, rise all the way back up. Move your block out of the way and turn both toes forward. If you need to shift your weight from side to side, bring movement into your feet and your ankles. And if at any time you feel like you need to step your feet a little bit closer or are curious about what it might be like to step them a little bit further, don't be afraid to explore here. Good. Start to deepen the shift of your weight from side to side. So you're coming more into a side lunge. I like to bring one block just inside each of my feet here. My feet tend to naturally turn out in either direction. Find what's comfortable for your ankles, your hips, and your knees. And then as you shift over to the left the next time, sink into your left hip. Your right toes might leave the ground. You can even inhale, bring your right arm up and over. Good. Exhale, bring your right arm down, and let's shift over to the right side. Your blocks are here for support. You can also bring your hands directly to the ground if you've got the mobility and your hips are a little closer to the ground than mine are right now. Lift your left toes up. See if you can point them up towards the sky, or just explore what a little movement or change in position might do here. If you'd like to, you can inhale your left arm up and over. Notice the work it takes to hold a pose like this. As if that work was a magnet for all the tension you're trying to release. Gather it up. As you exhale, let that shit go. Come back to center. Good. Inhale your arms up. As you exhale, pull your elbows down, bend your knees, coming down into whatever form of goddess pose your body feels called to. This will help open your hips up. If you need to, you can step closer or a little further apart. I like to reach directly up towards the sky. But if you're still feeling some of that shit from before in and around your heart, you can exhale, pull your elbows down, press your shoulder blades flat against your back. Open your heart forward. Take one more big breath here. And exhale, release. Gently rise up. Woo, step your feet together and shake it out. If there's anything else hanging out, have a good fucking day. Don't let all the bullshit get you down. You deserve better than that.